more left.
So is it round one of fight number 3, or is it round 25 between Pacquiao and Bradley? The action of the next 3 minutes should begin to give us a glimpse into where they are tonight. Well, this might be what we call a feeling out round in round number 1. Landing 6, Bradley landing 4 out of 19. Not really much to choose there, other than that Pacquiao was a little more active.
In the old days, that would have been called an even round, because I really didn't see anyone land anything real in his game plan, and it was, in fact, Pacquiao who was scratching and sniffing, as you described.
Body shot.
Maybe it has to do with the quality of the opponent. You couldn't neutralize Pacquiao's offense. His attack was relentless, and maybe a little less so now.
Crowd ooh and ah as Pacquiao landed another left hand. Pacquiao again the aggressor there in that exchange. Very quick tonight.
Pacquiao already was doing it. So you see when Tim comes at Pacquiao, uses his legs too to get him out of harm's way. And he just landed a beautiful straight left hand.
Bradley's quick and athletic, but Pacquiao is a phenomenon. He's a different level of quick and athletic.
And he's a different level of assertive tonight than he was in his last appearance here.
Through these hard times.
There were moments in both the first and second fights when we were watching a fight. So far, this is a tactical boxing match.
Come to the end up and do that same motion to check if his arm was still attached.
There are 4 scars forming a sort of a square.
And he, walks him down, backs him up, and gets a good shot. See, backs him up, gets in a good left hand. See that? Again, backs him up, lands a good left hand. 2-1, Manny Pacquiao.
With Bradley see that, then it makes their job much easier. Just take away the straight left hand, and there's less to worry about. Of course, the best laid plans of mice and men. I mean, Pacquiao, you can have a plan, and he can just get the punch home before you can enact the plan.
And there was a small hook just a moment ago, but I don't know if it had any authority on it.
Well, I think it's coming back moment by moment, though.
There's a hook.
Helping to set up the left hand, and Pacquiao is having a good round here against Tim Bradley. It's like watching Oscar De La Hoya bounce on his feet. You always knew the rally was coming. Hard right hand by Bradley. Through round 4, Bradley is averaging 8 out of 25 punches per round. In the first 2 fights versus Pacquiao, he was 13 for 61 per round. So Bradley is slowing his pace here as compared to what's happened before. But by the way, so is Manny Pacquiao. He's landed a total of 34.
A lot of wasted punches and not quality punches like he's using tonight. Tonight he's using quality punches.
Well, that could be the imprint of Teddy Atlas, of course.
Of course it is. Good left hand by Pacquiao.
Great left hand down the pipe by Manny Pacquiao. He looks very fluid in that.
Bradley having a much better round here.
Yeah.
Now the crowd begins to chant Manny, Manny. He takes a hard shot from Bradley and fires back with one of his own.
Danger there for Bradley, though he got the better of it that time. You get caught in an exchange with a puncher like Pacquiao, that's bad for you.
Yes, it is.
Pacquiao got the better of that exchange. Though the punches landed in the round, CompuBox sees Pacquiao nearly doubling Bradley, and now they're trading fluidly. Back to it in their one previous fight together.
Get him up, and that's where I want to see, and that's where I like.
Is Bradley showing you anything you hadn't anticipated?
Bradley, always a very tough guy. So I know that going into it, nothing new, no.
Instructions from Teddy Atlas, other than the one that I didn't quite understand. Knock on the front door, coming the side door.
Well, what that means is touch him in front like you're coming down the middle and come around with the hook or the overhand left to come around the side. So when you touch the front door, you make him put his hands in front to stop that, and you come around the side of the gloves.
And when he backs him up, he gets off good shots, and Bradley covers up. Look, he backed him up and wrapped him with a good left hand. And that's been the story of the fight. Manny Pacquiao taking it to him, backing him up. When Tim covers up, he hits him.
He was so calm and happy in his meeting with us yesterday that you almost wondered whether Manny Pacquiao was truly ready to serious to begin happening fast.
He needs a big shot somewhere in this fight to turn around to get the momentum back.
Bradley touches the canvas with his glove, and that's a knockdown. And that's going to create a two-point round for Manny Pacquiao. It looked almost as though Bradley slipped. When the glove touched the canvas, Tony Weeks stepped in and offered the count. And the side that did the damage and created the knockdown. One more evidence that the right hook is in fact working tonight.
Speed and power of Pacquiao is the eraser. Can erase all your good work.
Closer would still be a 4-point deficit.
Bradley is losing.
With 5 rounds to go. Closer would still be a 4-point deficit.
Bradley is losing.
With 5 rounds to go.
As was the case in the first two fights. Bradley's doing a lot. Bradley's landing good, clean, hard shots at times.
But Pacquiao's countering brilliantly at times, too.
There's a
great left hand by Bradley. Pacquiao's punch of the fight. And another left hook. And he may have hurt Pacquiao for the first time in their 3 fights together. Bradley has Pacquiao in.
And the crowd is chanting Bradley.
Pacquiao wants to answer back. Rounds to go. Hard right hand by Bradley. Pacquiao lands a left inside.
Who's in the business, Jim? An effective 1-2.
It's a hard left hand by Pacquiao.
That hurt Bradley.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Down goes Bradley. For the second Pacquiao knockdown.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good counterpuncher. When he's on, he's a great counterpuncher.
Yep.
And now they're chanting Pacquiao, Pacquiao. And fired the second punch so fluidly to knock.
Good body shot by Pacquiao.
Oh my gosh. Straight left hand for Pacquiao. Straight left hand for Pacquiao.
Now, I don't know how much better Tim can be fighting. It's just once upon a time named Harold Johnson, who couldn't win the championship.
Good right hand for Bradley. Good left hand for Pacquiao.
Sharp 1-2s from Bradley.
Good round like Teddy asked for.
Yep. I think that's good advice in the corner. Bradley's not a puncher. Just box your game plan. If something unexpectedly good happens, you follow up. But in the meantime, you put 2 rounds in the bank and see what happens.
Yep.
Probably the left at ringside.
Now Teddy wants Tim Bradley to try to set Pacquiao up for a knockout right hand. Shot anyway.
Yeah, that's the only thing he can do. Max, that's his only chance is to knock him out. He knows that at this point. With 2 knockdowns, that puts you way behind on the scorecard. So the only chance you have is to try to set him up and knock him out.
And he asked Bradley to then come up, right?
Yeah, go down with the right hand to hopefully make him reach down, then come up top with it.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay. Okay.
Don't make it bother
15
Pacquiao.
seconds to go.
Pacquiao
And he built it from round to round. First few rounds were tentative, feeling each other out, and then Pacquiao began to throw thunderous counters and land his straight left hand and his right hook. And eventually he got what seemed to be a fortunate knockdown of Bradley. And a couple rounds after that, he got the real one. And the real one probably ended the competitive issue and brought to Manny Pacquiao of his career.